Marvel Studios isn't particularly known for releasing director's cuts of films, and before somebody brings up Spider-Man No Way Home, that was a Sony decision. But it looks like things could be changing soon, as an extended cut of Wakanda Forever has been teased by one of the cast members. So this news comes at us from one of the actors who played an additional character that was in the Wakandan army. This comes from Abba Arthur, who took to Instagram to post a picture of himself with a bunch of the rest of the cast and crew, and in the title it says, "Behind the Scenes, Part 3, Wakanda Forever. Shout out to the Jabari tribe and my incredible stunt double. Catch our stunt work when the extended cut of the film is released." End quote. Now again, we don't know what this could possibly mean, if anything, because again, we know that director's cuts are not something that Marvel likes to put out. But at the same time, we've heard that there was a lot of content that was cut from Wakanda Forever that they wanted to fit in there. Unfortunately, the runtime was already too long, and this is already one of the longest MCU films, so ultimately they decided not to do it, and cut down the time and release what we got. Now, in the past, Marvel Studios has stated multiple times that they don't like to do director's cuts or extended cuts because the theatrical experience should be what you get with the final version. But again, things are changing, and this is one of those films where I think you can make an exception for it, for one reason or another. But again, I think there's something to this personally that I think is really interesting and could hint at, well, changes being made. Now, maybe this could be an exclusive Disney Plus version that's just the extended cut along with the theatrical, and that way they can incentivize people to watch the film on Disney Plus. And we certainly know that they want to drive traffic there instead of pushing people to buy physical media because they get more, which again cuts out the middleman, the production, and all that. So who knows, maybe things are going to change down the road. Certainly I wouldn't be surprised if they take this approach, and maybe it's at Ryan Coogler's request that there's more going on that they wanted in there, and maybe this is some sort of way they met in the middle. He wants a 3-hour film, they tell him 240, he says, well, how about 20 minutes additional, right? Disney Plus release. That could legitimately start happening because it's digital, right? You have unlimited time. So if this honestly ends up being true, I'm excited because I would love to see what more we could get. And also at the same time, who knows what this could mean for the future. So we'll see what ends up happening. But hey, I guess an extended cut does exist out there. Now it's confirmed.